So we're here, it's a new week. Transfer window shut. So let's do maybe the European thing very quickly here. We know who we've drawn, and we're playing Arsenal again. That's what we've got in Europe. Plus, Garcia Cruz, he is gone. But we did bring in 2 players with that money. Let's have a look at that, and let's go on with the Arsenal games. This Average Gamer, my name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So yep, welcome in, and this is the first player on which we signed with the money from Garcia Cruz. So we sold Garcia Cruz to Bayern Munich for £40 million, with the deal rising to 56 million. 11.75 of that money came straight to us into the transfer budget. Awesome. And this is who we replaced with. His name is Carlos Caraceno. He is a 22-year-old Portuguese midfielder. Very solid in terms of stats. I think he'll do fine in the 3-4 appearances he's made for his 3 appearances. He's played okay. Can't really complain. The other player we brought in was a guy who isn't registered for the game. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. Turgeman. We signed him from Lille. Lille had put him up for sale. He was surplus to the requirements there. But we have brought him in. For us, he's actually been kind of perfect already. He has made 3 appearances for us, scoring 2 goals with 1 assist. But yeah, £7 million of the money went to him. 35 million went to Carlos with 42 million. So our overall season budget, we spent 86 million. We received 142. That's what we've done in terms of games. When we were last here, we drew 1-1 with Le Havre, which was an awful game. We then hammered FC Lorient 5-2 in the Cup. We beat Lens 2-0 in a very comfortable result. And don't let the scoreline fool you, this was actually a very comfortable game. We had a hat-trick from Santamaria to make it 3-0. We then changed our whole back 4, playing 3 youngsters, and I can't remember the other player we brought on. I think it might have been Journeyman, actually. And they scored 2 late-ish goals to make it 3-2, but it's another very comfortable result. So today we'll take on Arsenal. I'll go away and play Metz. Then we will take on Arsenal once again. We have drawn Paris Saint-Germain in the quarterfinal of the French Cup. But what will we be doing for the rest of the season in terms of videos? Well, I fully expect we'll probably, unfortunately for us, get knocked out by Arsenal. So I think this is probably the last of the Champions League for us this season. And it's not the most important thing right now. We'll definitely show the quarterfinal against Paris Saint-Germain. We may as well show the derby game while we're at it against Saint Etienne. But in terms of the league table, we are still just... It was 6 points. We are now 4 points behind Paris Saint-Germain. We're closer than we expect to be. We are still 3 points ahead of Rennes, keeping up the chase. We are genuinely, somehow, in the middle of February, in a title race. Yeah. If we can keep that up, this is what we'll be coming back for. Yeah. Let's look at today's team. Lever in goal, Santos, Casella, Caroli and Rodriguez are back 4. Yoshida as our defence midfield player with Caraceno and Bulges as our 2 centre mids. Marcos and Rustad back in, out wide, and Santamaria leading the line. Fitness is kind of the issue. Excuse me, I feel something stuck in my throat. We played the cup game, the one against FC Lorient, and then 2 days later we played Lens, so fitness is kind of hit us hard. Plus, we've got a few people that we just couldn't register. Our squad size is not compatible. We don't have enough homegrown players for the club or country. Ow! So we couldn't really register. So we have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 youth players. 2 of which of them, Ben, Belgasem and Rangama, have actually played a couple of appearances for us. Both have actually been okay, to be honest. We also got Jackie Coppin, who we're trying to get game time to. But Jovanovic is not fit. In terms of defence, I'm pretty sure Vitali is suspended and Fofana is injured, hence why we've got Casella and Caroli playing today. We are playing in our counter-attacking formation, so there is that also. Again, apologies if my throat goes a bit of a dodgy throat recently. So yeah, I'm not really expecting much. As long as we don't get hammered, I think I'll generally be okay. In terms of it, as long as we don't get hammered, that is the main thing. We are the team in white and blue. Arsenal, as they were when we played them earlier in the campaign, are in red and white. Let's see if we can get a result again against a good Arsenal side. Which I'm kind of not expecting, but the fact we're in a title race now is interesting, to say the least. I'm kind of swithering, and I'm going to and fro on something, and I don't know if this is our last season at Lyon, before we actually start looking for other jobs. Now, last summer we did get the chance to have an interview for another club if we'd wanted it. I refused it, or turned it down. It was for Espanyol, I think, or Real Sociedad. It was one of the two, I can't remember which one now. But we didn't go to the interview, we wanted to stay at Lyon. Losing Garcia Cruz has really been a kind of big blow to me, because he's the one player, not the one, but he was one of the few players, if we could have kept, strengthened in a couple of positions, key positions, we'd had a very, very good starting 11. And I know we can't really keep on to these guys. And, you know, I could have refused to transfer and then had an unhappy player, which could have caused more mayhem. But, you know, the board wants to sell players for profit. We're doing that. But it is kind of hampering us building the team we'd maybe want to build. Or if we are building, it's just going to take longer with different players than we actually expect it to be. And I'm just kind of unsure how far we can keep going with Lyon before, you know, it looks a bit for nothing. And truthfully, it may get a bit boring for you. And I've been trying to keep realistic. I won't move unless I really move, and I wouldn't make decisions like contracts and clubs without, you know, considering what I'm doing in real life. But I'm at the stage now, I think this is our 4th season here now. Or, yeah, it's not our 4th full season, but it's 4th season here now. We've won nothing. We've overachieved. Like the first season, that half season we came in, we had to get a team away from relegation. We did that. And in the league, we've overachieved season upon season upon season. But I think that cup final we lost and that European final we could have got to or lost in has been a big blow. I don't know if we'll hit finals again here. And I think maybe it's just time to move on. Because the thing is, the board keep refusing our request to do the next coaching badge. We can't get our next coaching badge. The club won't let us. That's kind of hampering us as individuals. And as much as I am genuinely loving my time here at Lyon, it does kind of feel like we're not progressing anymore. The team is, but we're not progressing as such. We're overperforming season after season. That looks good for us, but there's also the part where there's going to be that sudden collapse. And the fact we haven't had it, despite selling our best players season upon season, probably a minor miracle at this point in time. So do we maybe look to explore other options in maybe a more competitive league where we might be able to actually win some silverware? It's an option. It's an option. I'm not really set in stone either way. But depending on how this season goes, and let's be honest, how the summer goes, I'm not sure. I'm not going to resign as Lyon boss. That's just not going to happen. We've not really got a reason to be honest. As I said, we're overperforming in the league. We're relatively do okay in the cups. Fair enough, we should have won the cup that we lost. And in Europe, we've done fine. Like, again, we probably should have won, but hey-ho. We're doing well, is the main thing. So, I don't think our job isn't under fire. It's not under threat. But, for us, it might be time to consider moving on. If we get the chance. But right now, we are 40 minutes into the game. We're 1-0 down. And I'm not 100% sure if we've even had a shot yet. I'll need to check that when we get to see the stats. My big thing was just don't get hammered. So if it stays 1-0, I'll be content. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target. We've been woeful, basically, is what the game's telling me. Second half, we might change our shape a little. The issue I have is unfit players. So players playing badly and players not being fit. And it's 2-0. Did say I didn't think we'd make it through this round. So, yeah. Let's get to... Hi, Roxy. Let's go in now at halftime and let's maybe make a couple of tactical changes and not just in shape. I think we'll go probably 4-2-3-1. I think we'll be smart and move that around. Do I give... Yeah. I won't make any actual subs. Let's just give them 5-10 minutes and see if the lads can start performing a bit better. If not, we will start to ring the changes where we can. One downside, we don't have another striker or out-and-out striker on the bench. So that's kind of out of this question. Because he's probably our worst player just now. Oh my god, okay, now I'm yawning. This is why I shouldn't record at like 1:45 in the morning. Right. Rustad Bakken is going to come on off, sorry, for Ivanovic. Marcos will come off for Twamasi. Apologies will come off for Fernandez. Moretti will replace Yoshida, who looks shattered, to say the least. That's 4 subs. Oh, I don't know what to do. Kuroi's not the best game, but I don't have a sub for him. Let's take off Rodriguez. Let's bring on Philip Wright. That's our 5 changes. Let's see if these lads can change how we are performing. Casella. Carisano. Twamasi, who just runs straight into their attacker, and Martinelli. And it's 3. Yep. Didn't want a hammering. Getting a hammering. From a brutal mistake. Let's berate them. And see how we get on. Because right now it's sounding like we are just not going to do anything. Which is fine, to be honest. It is fine. I'm kind of happy to drop out at this stage. Truth be told, we are definitely more interested domestically with the Cup and the League. And if PSG drop any more points, we are definitely going to be interested in the League. I just don't think we'll beat PSG. But it doesn't mean other teams can't. It just means we can't. I don't know if I mentioned this. In-game Mbappe will be retiring at the end of this season. So PSG won't be having him next year. I keep dropping things out of my hands. 10 minutes remaining of the first game. And truth be told, it has been a bad one. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Everyone is just underperforming today. The fact we get Mets in between, I don't know if I should view it as a game to build confidence or just a game to rest players. But again, we're 3-0 down. It means we'll need to win it by 4 goals at home. That just isn't going to happen. So I think we actually might have to use the second leg as the game to rest some of our players. Hi, puppy. I know, it's sad I have to rest some players, isn't it? Hi. Roxy, say hello to the YouTube channel. Go, hello, YouTube. I love you too. Can I get back to just the end of this, like, game? No, you're just going to... Okay, you just stay there then. I am far from pleased with that result. Not surprisingly far from pleased, let's be honest. Let's have a look at the other results. Juventus hammered by Leverkusen. Wow. Man United have knocked out Bayern Munich. Unlucky Garcia. Benfica have knocked out Lens in a big 6-4 aggregate victory. 4-3 on the night. Wow. Okay. Fair. So I'm going to go away. I'll take on FC Metz and we'll be back for the second leg against Arsenal, where we'll inevitably get put out of the Champions League. See you in a second. And we are here for the second leg against Arsenal. We won in the previous game 2-0. Metz, here we go. Santa Maria and Jovanovic got the goals, and this is our lineup for today. Leva in goal, Santos, Casella, Vitali, Rodriguez back four. Caraceno, who I'm putting into DM instead of Yoshida. Then Yoshida and Moretti make up the midfield two with Marcos, Rustad backing, and Santa Maria up top. Pulges, Carole, Jovanovic, kind of knackered, so letting them rest up, giving the rest of the guys some game time. Again, it's almost not an embarrassment. Kind of not bothered what the result is too much. We're going out, we know that much. So it's just about now. I've got an itch here. Getting through the game, really. I've started scouting players in the league who are out of contract in the summer to see if there's any worse squad players we could pick up to really beef up the squad with actual homegrown talent, which would be nice. So we're not looking at every player who's out of contract, just the ones who are nation trained in the top division who's out of contract. I said after this game we'll play the Saint Etienne game and the PSG game on video then tomorrow, and then I'm not really sure what the rest of the week will look like, but that is the plan already for tomorrow, since I am fairly confident we are going out here right now. That's a good ball though. What a goal! Marcos is 16th of the season, and what a finish that was. Let's have a look at that again on replay. So Caraceno gets beaten to the header, but Casella takes a couple of touches, plays a great ball to Yoshida, one touch pass to Marcos, left foot, his weaker foot, and just curls it into the top corner. 8 minutes gone, 1-0 up on the night, 3-1 down in aggregate. Saka has went off injured for Arsenal, which is a blow to them. Yoshida, unlucky. Going to make me out to be a liar now that said we're definitely going out, aren't they? That's what they're doing to me. Okay, maybe not. Everything's kind of calmed down a bit. We're not keeping possession, so we're definitely doing the counter-attack. This is Arsenal's first chance. Good save, but they've scored from the rebound. Neil McClelland, whoever the fuck that guy is, has just scored for Arsenal. "21-year-old English left back." Fair enough. Well, that's kind of just ended our hopes of qualifying, if there was any remaining people with hope for that. I was not one. Sergio Santos having a poor game. Might look to make that sub at half-time, but at the same time, I don't think Coppin coming on is the ideal scenario. I mean, it looks kind of even, to be honest, so far, outside of possession. So, I guess that's something good. Santa Maria's having absolutely no impact on the game, though. So, let's put Marcos up front. We'll bring Tomassi on as a winger. Sure, why not? We will make that stage. We'll bring on Carole, actually. Carole can definitely come on as a wing-back on defend. Vitali's having a poor game, but we'll leave him on. So I've not really got the options. I don't want to throw in a youngster just for the sake of it. Pulges will come on now for Moretti. So second stoppage. We'll look to make one more in just a few moments. Rustad back and beating the player. Kendall having a good ball. This wasn't the worst. Carole. He gets it across. Marcos with his now 17th of the season. Makes it 4-2 on aggregate. 2-1 on the night. Still not enough to get excited for. We're not going through. But good to get a lead again in this game. Philip West coming on for Rodriguez. Fernandez coming on for Yoshida. And that is all of our changes for today. 50 minutes remaining plus injury time. Just watching us not really do a great deal just now. We promised our new striker, Journeyman, that we'll include him in the Champions League at the next opportunity, since he's losing trust with me already because he didn't get selected for it, even though I couldn't. Which is always handy. Poses with the ball in. Doesn't go anywhere, but still 30 minutes left plus injury time. I guess it's technically doable, but I'm still not expecting it. Because in general, we have been waffle in these two legs, but played a lot better today. Granted. Yeah, we're not doing it now. 2 minutes remaining in normal time plus any stoppages. Not enough time for us to come back. We would need them to do something really stupid here and then again in a couple of minutes. This is not going to happen. So, good bit of play here though. Very good bit of play actually. Poggi just went for a goal because he's a greedy bastard apparently. Seconds remaining in this leg. The better teams definitely went through over the last two games, to be honest. We didn't show up in the first leg at all. Played a hell of a lot better second leg, hence why we are winning this game. But with that, we are out of the Champions League for another season. Arsenal 4-2 winners on aggregate. Happens, I guess. Let's have a look then at how long it is till we do the next two fixtures. We received 8 million for that, to be fair, so I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that, actually. Yeah, because we're not in it. Schedule. So I'll go well, take on Bordeaux, I'll take on Monaco, and we'll come back for Saint Etienne and Paris Saint-Germain. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do leave a thumbs up. It does help the channel out greatly. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.